Hello, what's up and welcome to my first video for 2024. So today we are going to be going through all the plants that I collected, whether it was what I bought, what I got given, traded, etc. And I'm going to be ranking them from lowest to highest. I just want to start off by saying that the lower rating ones aren't ones that I don't like. You know, of course I love them, but if it came down to it, would they be one of the 5 plants that I would save if my house was on fire? No, probably not. But, you know, I still love them, but it's just, if I had to choose, they're just lower on the list. Okay, so I did this video last year and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so I have 14 plants that I collected altogether last year, 2023. That just sounds so weird. But anyway, that is actually 4 less than what I collected the year before, 2022. I got 18 plants in 2022. So yeah, I didn't get as many plants 2023 as before, but a lot of the plants I got through trades. I've just been trying not to oh my gosh, I only have one earring in. I've just been trying not to spend as much on plants last year. Yeah. So we're going to go from lowest to highest, save the best till last. Okay, so number 14 on the list. Again, it does not mean that I don't like this plant. I actually really do like this plant. But number 14 is my Pilea Pepperoni, or the Chinese money plant. I can't believe how much this has grown. I got this literally, it was tiny. I think I got this at the start of the year. And also I just stuck in some little lavender in there. Just makes it look a little bit cute. Anyway, this has grown literally so much, and I'm actually surprised that I do like this plant actually quite a lot, more than I thought I would. I would not have chosen to like buy this for myself, but I actually just got given this. But yeah, I just think the leaves are just so cute, just how perfectly round they are. But yeah, it is at the bottom of the list. It's not my favourite. It's definitely not one that I would save out of the other plants in my collection. But yeah, I just think it's definitely different to my other plants, and it definitely surprised me how much I actually do like this. Okay, number 13 on the list, we've got my Singian Grey Ghost, which again I talked about a little bit in my last couple videos. So I got this through a trade, probably about, it just flicked water in my mouth. I got this for a trade about probably 3 or 4 months ago, and it's doing pretty well. I've had a few leaves. So the reason it's kind of low on the list, I really do like this plant. Like I said, it's probably one of my most unusual looking plants, just because of the variegation. But yeah, it's not like my favourite. I definitely wouldn't choose this if I had to. But yeah, I think the variegation is really pretty, and hopefully as it grows, it will become higher in my list. It's just, I don't know why the leaves are so curled. I don't know if you can see, but they're all just like such a funny shape, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's in my cabinet, it's getting a lot of humidity. Maybe it's too much humidity. I really don't know. Maybe I need to take it out. It doesn't need to be in my cabinet anyway. But yes, there's this one. I'm not going to again talk about this too much. But yeah, nothing really much else to say about it. Okay, number 12, which actually might be a little bit more surprising. And we've got my silver philodendron silver dust, whatever it's called. So I really do love this plant. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I just love that silver blue. Yeah, it really is stunning, but it is low on the list because it's just not sizing up, and it's a very slow grower. I've got 2 plants in here, and I don't know, the leaves are actually getting smaller, the last couple leaves. I mean, this leaf looks absolutely tiny, so I don't know what's going on there. Actually, I don't think it's attached to the pole, so that might be why. But yeah, it would be higher if I was getting more mature leaves. I mean, it's still more of like a juvenile plant, so you know, I've got to give it time. But hopefully I'll get some more mature leaves, because I think I would just absolutely love this plant. So I can't wait for this to size up. But I mean, yeah, I really love the colour on this plant, and it does stand out. Okay, we've got a smaller one for number 11, and that is actually my Maranta, my variegated Maranta, which might be a little bit more surprising because it's obviously a lot smaller. It doesn't look anything too special, but I don't know. I was making this list, and it just felt right to put this plant a bit higher because I do actually really love this plant. I just love the variegation. I never thought that I would be into this plant, but I mean, especially this leaf. I hope I get more variegation like this because that is just stunning. I don't know, it's just really cute, and this is the only Maranta in my collection as well, and also that I've got like a variegated Maranta. I don't know. I really do just love her. I just think, yeah, I think she's just really, really beautiful. I've got 4 plants in here. I have got a new leaf just here, so can't wait to see what that one looks like. It doesn't look too variegated, but we'll see. But yes, I'm just enjoying watching this one grow. Okay, and number 10, we have got another fairly newish plant. This is my Philodendron Paraiso Verde. It's literally crazy. The leaves are just literally facing everywhere. Yeah, so this is my Philodendron Paraiso Verde, and this is number 10 in the list, which is actually surprisingly high because she doesn't look too great, but the leaves that I have got I just think are very, very beautiful. That variegation, especially this leaf. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely stunning. I have got a new leaf just here, so I'm really curious to see what this one's going to look like. My cabinet is quite high in temperature, so I'm hoping that it's been warm enough to get some variegation. So the variegation on this plant is like temperature dependent. So it does need to be pretty warm if you want to get some variegation. Number 10 is not too bad on the list. I will like this plant a lot more once it actually starts growing, but like I said, it has got a new leaf, so I can't wait to see it start climbing up the moss pole. It's definitely a more different philodendron compared to the other philodendrons in my collection. Okay, next we've actually got a Monstera on the list. At number 9, we have got my Monstera dubia. Okay, so I am really excited to have this plant. I just think this leaf is just absolutely beautiful. It is just so different to all of my plants in my collection, especially my Monsteras. I have only got a few, but I can't wait to watch this grow, and it is slowly climbing up as well. My newest leaf. Yeah, you can actually see a big root just there, which is absolutely crazy. I desperately need to fill up the moss because it's growing really quickly and it's not going to have any moss to climb into, so I just can't wait to get the bigger leaves, and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like at the top of when it reaches the top of the pole. So yeah, I'm enjoying this one, and oh my goodness, I literally potted this up a couple weeks ago and look at that big root. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some more there. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this one, and I'm so glad that I got this plant. I got this for a trade, and I just can't wait to watch her grow. Okay, number 8 was a last minute change. I swapped around number 8 and 9 just a minute ago, but number 8 we've got my Anthurium F crystallinum hybrid. Again, not going to talk about this too much, but as you know, I really love this plant, even though it is so small. This has just been really getting me into Anthurium. I just love that beautiful silver veining on it, and it's just sized up really quickly. I've got 2 plants in here, and I got this as a little seedling. I got this about in February, I think, and it's just grown really quickly. It definitely needs a repot. So I can't wait to repot it and to see how much bigger I can get this. I can't wait to see this fully sized up. Okay, at number 7 we've got a Hoya. Oh, and that is my beautiful Hoya Cronana Super Silver. Again, I got this at the start of the year. It was so small, it's grown so much. I've also taken a bunch of cuttings from this plant for trades. That silver just is absolutely beautiful. It just stands out. It's so shiny. There's just so much variety in all the leaves. You've got some of the more pure silver, and then with some green splashing. Then you've got the ones that are mostly green. Yeah, it just really stands out, and there's just so much variety in all the leaves. Yeah, this one is also going to need a repot relatively soon. So yeah, this is just definitely one of my favourites. Okay, number 6. Again, I talked about this in my last couple of videos, and that is my monkey tail cactus. This is literally such a wacky plant. Oh my goodness, those roots though. You see those roots? That is amazing. So yeah, this plant has grown also so much. It's definitely one of my most unusual plants. I just love her. She's just so soft, and she's also growing. She's also growing a bunch. She's got 3 new pups just there. Oh, obviously she is growing very, very funky. So I will probably eventually chop her. I want the nice and thick monkey tail cactus, not so much of the scraggly little ends like this. But yeah, she has just been a fast grower for me all year really, and I just think she is just hilarious. She's just hilarious to look at really. Okay, now we move on to the last 5. We're getting into the ones where it was a little bit more harder to choose. These are the ones that I especially love. Okay, at number 5, we've actually got my Epipremnum pinnatum marble Albow. This is one of the ones that I got through a trade. Obviously, it doesn't look like a lot. It's only got 2 leaves. It's still rooting in sphagnum moss. Oh my goodness, but look at those roots. But I think it's just the potential that this plant has. I mean, already this leaf, the beautiful variegation, I just can't wait to see that continue and to get even bigger leaves with that beautiful variegation. I've actually got a new leaf just there, and it looks very highly variegated, so I'm very excited to see that. It has got this other leaf as well, which is not very variegated. This is definitely going to need to be potted up if I want to see this grow even more. And yeah, I'm just really grateful that I had this plant. I got this through a trade, and it's just it's just absolutely stunning. Okay, number 4, we have got my Philodendron Majestic. So it's not so much what this plant looks like now, but I will put all the pictures on the screen, because all year this plant has just been one of my absolute top favourites. She's just absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that I got her. It was really hard to find a Majestic at the start of the year, but I managed to find one, and I'm so glad I did. This just took off, and it actually was on a second pole probably about like 5-6 months ago. It was doing really well, had like five or so leaves, but like I explained before, I chopped this right back to just 1 leaf because for trades. So finally it started to grow back, and I can't wait to see it start maturing, because I'm not going to be chopping this up anytime soon. I just want to mature this and to grow this as much as I can. I mean, this leaf, if it wasn't for the yellowing, is just absolutely stunning. That silver. Yeah, I really love her. I'm so grateful to have her. I actually want to try the Philodendron Sodroi, which is one of the parents for this plant. I would be interested in maybe getting that one, because I just love this one so much. Okay, we've got the last 3, the top 3. These were quite hard to choose from. I love these ones so much. Okay, number 3. This one I have just fell absolutely in love with. This is my Alocasia Silver Dragon, and I talked about this one quite a lot in my last couple of videos. I got this probably at the middle of the year, and it's just grown. I can't believe how much it has grown. I've harvested a few corms from her, and she's also given me like 3 blooms, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, those leaves are absolutely stunning. This is her newest leaf, and I just can't believe the size. And it's just stunning. And also the backs. Look at that. I did have a couple of people asking me how I got her to this size. Honestly, nothing special. She just lives in my cabinet, just like all my other plants. I just water her when I notice that she needs watering. I just kind of go by the leaves really, if she starts looking a little bit droopy or if the leaves aren't as firm. And honestly, she's one of the ones I neglect the most, because she is in major need for a repot. I mean, you can just tell by the soil. She's just pushing out aerial roots everywhere. The roots are showing out of the soil. Yeah. I have got a little baby plant that I potted from a corm in there as well. So yeah, I keep saying this, but I will be repotting her very soon. That's basically all I do for her. Nothing special really. I'm honestly shocked at how fast and how beautiful she looks myself really. But yeah, I am really pleased that she does look so beautiful, because she's one of my favourite Alocasias, one of my favourite plants. And there's just, every leaf is just different, and it just adds so much variety, and yeah, she just stands out so much. Okay, number 2, which I haven't talked about in a little while actually. This is my little Hoya Grey Ghost. Okay, so I got this again through a trade like 3 or 4 months ago, and I just absolutely love this plant. Those shiny silver leaves are just absolutely I love her so much, especially with the tiny little bits of green splashing that she's got. It's just, yeah, especially love this leaf. Oh my goodness, yeah. So she was a little bit bigger and a bit longer, but I chopped her for a trade. Yeah, she hasn't grown much in the last few months. She did push out this little vine, so I probably will be getting leaves on that soon, hopefully. But yeah, I haven't really talked about her in a little while, but because she hasn't really been doing anything. But yeah, she is absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that I have her because she wasn't on my list. She was just a last minute plant that I decided to trade for, and I'm so glad that I did. Okay, now we reach my top favourite out of all of these. You probably know what it is. You might not be surprised. I feel like I talk about her all the time, and it does seem a little bit crazy because she is very small. There's really not a lot to her, but she's been my dream wishlist plant for like 3 years, and I finally got her again through a trade the same time as my others about 3 or 4 months ago. And of course, that is my Alocasia Deck. Okay, so I'll put all the pictures on the screen of all the leaves that I've had. So at the minute, obviously, she's just a 1-leaf little baby. I've actually potted her in leca. I'm hoping that she's going to do... Oh, she ran out of water? No. I'm hoping that she's going to do well. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. She has got a tiny little bump just there. So I'm hoping... I mean, it's winter, so I probably won't be getting any new leaves for a while. But I would love it if I could get a new leaf, because then that means she's happy, and I really don't know if she's happy in leca. Even though she is just a 1-leaf little baby, I think she is absolutely stunning. Yeah, if anything happens to this plant, I would be absolutely gutted. I'd probably cry. I think she's probably one of my most beautiful plants in my whole collection, and I would definitely save her if I had to. So yeah, it was kind of hard to pick from, especially the top 3 plants in this list, because I really love those plants especially, and maybe compared to this one, you know, this one doesn't look quite as big and luxurious as the others in my list. But I don't know, it's just, I think I'm just still not over that I have this plant, and especially all the leaves that it has given me like 2 or 3 leaves in my care in only like a couple months. So yeah, I just can't wait to see her potential, and hopefully I just can't wait for spring, because hopefully she is going to mature, and I can't wait to see what she's going to look like. And that is it. That is all 14 plants. Let me know if you agree with my choice of this list and what your favourites or least favourites were. I really do hope that you enjoyed. I've got quite a few interesting videos coming in the next few weeks, what my wish list is going to be, my goals, etc. So stay tuned for that. Please like it if you enjoyed, and yes, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!